Ladies and gentlemen, Henry Confidential here on another episode of There Will Be Trivia, the Total Recall 2 tournament. This one's going to be a fun one. If you've seen in round 1, you saw that Bill Carriola upset Kirk Kolakowski, and then you just know that so far in There Will Be Trivia, Malcolm's been on a tear. So this is definitely going to be a fun one. It's just me today, so I'm curious to see how it's going to go. I've tested these questions a bunch, and I think that these two competitors are going to have a blast with them, so let's go ahead and see what they have to say.
Um, this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm facing Bill, someone who I've never come face to face with before in trivia. I know he's a beast, like he dug out Kirk, but I'm kind of hoping I manage to defeat Bill. But if not, it's going to be a fun match regardless.
I mean, this is going to be a weird one. I've shared the screen with Malcolm countless times. But in classics, we've always seemed to be on the other side of the desk of each other. So this is the first time we're ever going one-on-one. So I know what Malcolm's capable of. He can surprise people, but also I've been known to pull off a lot of surprises in my very short career. So let's get to it and see what happens.
Yep, that's exactly what we expect. Very gentlemanly, but also right to the point. And you all know how round 1 goes. If you've been watching the videos, these two competitors have switched up from round 2. Round 1 is now the locked-in round, so it's whiteboard, but you all can go to multiple choice. So your first question: what 2010's mystery crime film takes place in Wyoming on a Native American reservation? And if you know for sure you need to go multiple choice, say it whenever you're ready. If not, think until I do the countdown.
Yeah, I think I'm going to need multiple on that one.
Yeah, multiple choice.
All right, both going multiple choice. Is it A, Hell or High Water, B, Wind River, C, Hostiles, or D, The Revenant?
Can I hear the question again with the options?
Yes, sir. What 2010's, the decade, mystery crime film takes place in Wyoming on a Native American reservation? Hell or High Water, Wind River, Hostiles, The Revenant. Five, four, three, two, one. Start with Malcolm.
Wind River.
And Bill.
I also guessed Wind River.
And you are both correct. 1 point value, but even across the board. Question number 2. Who directed Amistad? Both gentlemen with a slight hesitation. Then to the board. A lock-in might be in the horizon. Are we both locked in?
Yeah.
All right, for 2 points. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start with Bill.
Steven Spielberg.
And Malcolm?
Steven Spielberg.
Both are correct. As I update the score. Question 3. What movie tells the true story of John Merrick? Shout out to Malcolm for changing his camera angle so that the bunny rabbit ears aren't fully on screen, at least in this angle of the video. So he's not.
I'm going to need multiple on that one.
All right, so Malcolm, you're locked in?
Yeah.
All right, Malcolm's locked in. So for Bill, is it A, My Left Foot, B, Serpico, C, Reds, or D, The Elephant Man? On the bright sides, Bill, none of these are a musical. 5.
Always plus.
4, 3, 2, 1. Malcolm for 2 points potentially.
The Elephant Man.
And Bill?
I guessed My Left Foot.
It was, in fact, The Elephant Man. So Malcolm takes a lead, and it's a 2-point lead. My left foot. Christy Brown. just for future reference if you ever need to hear that later. Question 4. Richard Dreyfuss appears in what 2010 horror film?
I'm going to need multiple choice.
I'm in the same boat.
All right. Is it A, Tucker and Dale vs. Evil, B, Troll Hunter, C, Piranha 3D, or D, Rubber? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to Bill.
I went with C.
And Malcolm?
I went with Rubber.
It is C. Richard Dreyfuss likes his ocean monsters. It was Piranha 3D. I thought that was a really fun question. The Jaws, relation there. Question 5. Score 5-4. What beverage does Jules compliment Tarantino's character during the kitchen scene in Pulp Fiction? Bill.
I'm locked in.
Furiously writing on the board there. He's like, it's definitely, I feel better after that last one. Malcolm, definitely thinking.
I'm gonna need multiple choice.
All right, Bill's locked in. And for Malcolm, is it A, whiskey, B, tea, C, coffee, or D, milk? I'll tell a joke about this after we hear answers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bill for 2 points.
Some gourmet coffee right here.
Malcolm.
Whiskey.
It is in fact coffee. The fun fact in testing, one of the people I was testing didn't listen to the question all the way, and they wrote Sprites, and they just heard what beverage did he compliment, and they just ended it there. So when I read the answers, they're like, "Oh, I'm a moron." I'm like, yep. Listen to the question in full. As Bill takes the lead, 6-5. Speaking of Pulp Fiction, John Travolta's brother has what profession in Saturday Night Fever?
Ugh.
I wouldn't quite call this a musical, but it has music, and specifically disco, so I don't know if this is in Bill's wheelhouse. 5.
Multiple choice.
Yep.
All right. Is it A, priest, B, teacher, C, bartender, or D, bouncer? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start with Malcolm.
Bartender.
And Bill.
I guess priest.
It is, in fact, a priest. Spoiler alert, he quit the priesthood. Kind of a second major plot point in the film. As Bill takes a 2-point lead at the end of round 1. Going into round 2, both gentlemen brought a +1 to this match. Malcolm chose Oscars, and Bill chose 80s. No multiple choice is going to be allowed for this one, so you get it right. But if you get it right, there will be worth 2 points. So there's a benefit. First question in Oscars. Which film was the first from Wes Anderson to be nominated for Best Picture?
It's like my nightmare category. Here we go. And this is no A or B. This is just it.
Yep. It's like a traditional round 1 for people, but they're a little harder, so they're worth 2 points. And not hard, but they're specific. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Malcolm, it's your category. I'll let you go first.
The Grand Budapest Hotel.
And Bill?
The Grand Budapest Hotel?
Both of you have the same answer, and both of you are correct. For a second, I thought Malcolm might have tied it up, but Bill came to play. Second question, first in 80s. What city is the titular airplane going to? Shout out to you guys for not being confused on the wording of that question. They're like, in what movie? That's what titular is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's only 2 cities that got brought up in testing, and I'm curious to see what you guys pick. Bill,
Is it New York?
Malcolm.
Los Angeles?
Those are neither the two. In testing, both answers were Chicago and Detroit, and the correct answer is Chicago.
That's it. Yeah.
Second question in Oscars. What film received the Coens their most recent nomination? Five, 4.
Repeat the question.
You need a time extension or just a full repeat?
Full repeat.
Okay. What film received the Coens their most recent nomination?
Now, when you say most recent nomination, is in just any Oscar category or Best
Yep.
Picture?
Nomination
Okay.
in general. So if they did costume design, I guess, hey, maybe that was the 5, 4. I tried to pick the most obscure one that wasn't a hint. 3, 2, 1. Malcolm.
I'm probably wrong. I'll put No Country for Old Men.
And Bill.
Hail Caesar?
Looking for The Ballad of Buster Scruggs.
Oh, yes, that's right.
The one nobody remembers. Everyone was like, oh, that was good, and now no one remembers it.
I didn't like it.
Yeah, I did not like it either. Next one in 80s. Paul Hackett meets a girl at what kind of location which leads to the events of his wacky night in After Hours?
God, I haven't seen this one probably since the 80s. Ooh.
I'd recommend it. Give it a rewatch. 5.
And you're just looking for the location, right?
Yeah, the type of location.
All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bill.
Was it a nightclub?
Malcolm.
I just guessed library for no reason.
They go to a nightclub later, but it was at a coffee shop, but a diner would have been accepted. They have a nice conversation over this book that one of them was reading. I don't remember which one. 5th question. Sandra Bullock won an Oscar for The Blind Side. What other movie was she nominated for? I tested this match like 4 times. I didn't realize that all 3 of them were nominations. All interesting questions in and of itself, but I didn't realize they were all nominations. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Malcolm.
Didn't get it.
And Bill.
I hope I got it right. I was thinking Gravity at the end, but I wrote 28 Days.
It was Gravity.
It was Gravity. God damn it. I should have erased it.
Your final question. In 80s. In The Meaning of Life, the movie is separated into parts. What is the title of the final part?
Jesus. All right.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Malcolm, what are you doing there? Okay. We'll go to Bill first.
Oh, the dinner?
Malcolm.
I just guessed Deaf.
It is Death. We are tied going into round 3. That's why it was an interesting one to write, because I know it seems obscure, but once you see it, you're like, that kind of makes sense. The Meaning of Life.
Yep. That's why I thought it was like the dinner party they were all.
All right, so Malcolm ties it up after round 2. So going into round 3, I'm actually gonna set a precedent here because we don't have rankings. So, Bill, you had technically a bigger upset, so I'll let you choose heads or tails.
Heads.
You're just gonna have to trust me here. It's tails. So, Malcolm, do you want weekends or weekdays?
Weekends.
And do you want to go first or second?
I'll go second.
All right. So for weekdays, Bill, your year is 2013. Your genres are biography and drama, and your co-leads. This is the top build that you see on IMDb. The other three, not the top one. Steve Zahn, Jared Leto, and Jennifer Garner.
This is biography, you said?
2013 biography drama. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Lord of War, I have no idea.
We were looking for Dallas Buyers Club.
Oh my god, that's right. I forgot Steve Zahn was in that.
Yeah. And that's why it's an emphasis just for future reference. It's top build, not just necessarily most important in the movie.
Yep.
So sometimes it's one sneak in there. Bounce over to Malcolm to see if he can take the lead with his two-pointer. Your year is 2016. Your genre is drama. And your co-leads, Lucas Hedges, Kyle Chandler, and Michelle Williams. Five.
My week with Marilyn.
Looking for Manchester by the Sea. So we're going to bounce back over to Bill once again for his 3. So I'm going to give you the year and the genres, and you're going to pick 2 of the 3 of top build, director, and 1 keyword. Your year is 1994. Your genres are action, crime, and drama. Which 2 would you like to hear?
And what were my options again?
Top build, director, and 1 keyword.
I'll take top build and keyword.
All right, I'll do a full repeat.
All right.
Your year is 1994. Your genres are action, crime, and drama. Your top build is Woody Harrelson, and your keyword, the media.
Oh, I know what it is. Why can't I think of the title?
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
You want a full repeat or just a little time?
Full repeat.
Okay. 1994. Action, crime, and drama. Your top build is Woody Harrelson, and your keyword is the media.
Oh, God. It's that Oliver Stone movie.
5,
Why is the title not coming to me?
4, 3, 2.
America's Most Wanted? I can't remember.
Looking for natural born
Born
killers.
God damn it! Oh.
That's what happens when you have a match the day after date night. Mine's just a little mush. Malcolm, once again, to potentially take the lead, your 3-pointer. Your year is 1998. Your genres are comedy, crime, and romance. Which 2 would you like to hear?
Director and top build actor.
All right. Your year is 1998. Your genres are comedy, crime, and romance. Your top build is George Clooney, and your director is Steven Soderbergh. The title of this match is going to be on the tip of my tongue. 5.
Is it Out of
4.
Sight?
It is out of sight. We
You're
finally
right.
have a lead change. There we go. All right, for 3 points. So, Bill, you're going to go to your 4-pointer. And if you hit this, you seal your fate. If you miss, you technically still seal your fate. So, Your year is 2004. Your genres are drama, sci-fi, and thriller. And your 3 keywords: blackouts, undoing the past, and old journal.
Oh, it's the butterfly effect.
It is the butterfly effect. All right, so Bill has done everything that he can do at this point. So Malcolm, he's either going to hit his time expiring shot, or Bill is going to move on to round 3. Malcolm, your year is 2006. Your genres are drama, mystery, and sci-fi. And your keywords: scientist, conquistador, and wife with cancer. Caught me mid-burp on that one.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Better out than in. 5, 4.
Full of heat.
Okay. 2006, drama, mystery, sci-fi. Your keywords: scientist, conquistador, and wife with cancer.
I'm going to shoot my shot. It's probably wrong. Is it timeline?
Moving on to round 3. Bill Carriola. We were looking for The Fountain. Darren Aronofsky's The Fountain.
Oh, Fountain! Oh!
Wouldn't that be a crazy double feature? The butterfly effect, and The Fountain. Oof, that'll just tear you apart. All right, so start off with Bill real quick. Let me tell you, you will be playing the winner of... Where are you? You'll be playing the winner of Mark Menchaca and Antonio Chavez.
Well, this was...
So...
That's fucking dumb. All right, it's fine. Whatever.
So,
I've actually never played either one of them, too, so that should be interesting.
do you have a preference of the two? And then what was your general thoughts on this match?
I mean, I was a little off, so I apologize. It's been a long weekend, but I'm kicking myself for Natural Born Killers, and I should have repeated and I fucking should have wrote Gravity, but ultimately, thank God I remember the butterfly effect. So
immediately too.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's a personal favorite. You can, I'm the world's easiest life for a time travel movie. So, yeah, but I mean, hats off to Malcolm. I mean, it came down to like we both had to answer our last question. Can't complain about a match like that. So
absolutely, Malcolm, you've been on a tear over in There Will Be Trivia, and honestly, just in general for trivia, as I'm trying to get focused. What were your thoughts on this match, and what are your thoughts moving forward on the future of tournaments?
Oh yeah, I mean, I always knew that Bull wasn't going to be easy. Like. It was just pure luck that I managed to tie it up in round 2 because both of us really didn't do that well in that middle part.
I'm actually amazed I got an Oscars question, so I'll take it.
Yeah, so you had some fun though?
Yeah. It's always a lot of fun, especially when you just can come and just don't need to worry about prepping and too much.
That's the general premise of what we're doing here, you know, and that's what makes it fun about that round 2, where it's so broad, and I did it that way on purpose, but, you know, most of the time, like, they really, I mean, they were, I wouldn't consider them a hard question, they just weren't your guys' questions today, and that's the toss-up of it, because of the no prep. So you still you're like, all right, I like 80s. Give me what you got. But I don't know the 80s you like, so as I'm just writing random 80s questions, I don't know. And then with Oscars, it just, you never know what you're going to get. So we had some fun with that one. So thank you very much. If you made it this far in the video, you probably liked it. You might as well drop a like. Make sure you check out everything that Malcolm does over at Take 3 and Full Metal Classic. And Bill, what is it that you do specifically?
Unearthed with Bill Carriola on Feature Presentation Productions. Our 1-year anniversary episode still up is with our special guest Video Drew, where we did the greatest film of the 2010s, Turbo Kid. Spoiler alert, I gave it 30 out of 5 stars. You should all watch it. A new one should be coming where my guest is going to be Jake Marangoni, and we did the 80s seminal classic, The Miami Connection, which takes place in Orlando. So it's a lot of fun. So it's a good time. So you should all check it out. It's a hoot. It's a hoot.
And that's why he likes the butterfly flex. So make sure you check out that and everything, like I said, everything that Malcolm does. I had a blast. Can't wait to see Bill over in round 3. And Malcolm, we all know that he'll be back whenever. He's always down to show up, and that's what I love about him. Henry Confidential, there will be movies, there will be trivia. We out.